I didn't put it on here, and this is the thing that I was looking for next. Some more street beef, you know, Akademiks. Oh, no, let's go here first. Akademiks did his live show. So we remember the venue canceled it. He did get it changed to another venue, and it went down, and he did the live show. And now there's a couple things that happened. Number one, congratulations, because I definitely still think you were dragging your feet with the first venue. And like you were kind of like, I still believe that. But then I also respect that he still did it though. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It takes time, man. You know,
he still did it. I don't know if I believe the whole 300 tickets sold thing still.
Well, they said it was sold out.
Because the capacity is also 180.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, and he said 300 people showed up, or 300 something people showed up, but the building capacity also dropped from 500 to 180.
Why is that?
Okay.
Fat
A new
niggas.
venue.
Because of new venue.
Because of new venue.
Remember?
Okay, yeah.
no.
So I'm not still sure if I'm not too caught up on this whole there were 300 tickets sold. I'm not, you know, so respectfully, which is nothing wrong with that, because 200 people or 180 people showing up and selling out the venue is a win. 200 people pulling up.
I believe he can do 300 tickets.
For sure. For sure.
I feel like
It's DJ Akademiks.
he could do it, but he
What
probably
are you
not
talking
right
about?
now.
There's nothing that's proven that he can sell 300 tickets, period.
Just in terms of the
just the
amount
likelihood.
of eyes.
Just likelihood.
The viewership on him.
Yeah, but
to get
the
300 people.
But nigga, we seen this. Yeah, but then the Roots Festival happened and nobody was there. It was.
It
But there
was
was more
300
people,
There's a
though.
lot that goes into that, though.
Wasn't that many
Especially
variables.
looking at that shit in
And-
retrospect.
And even on top of that, even if we're going strictly off the numbers, my man, like a nigga doing 20,000 to 50,000 views minimum on YouTube every fucking clip. You think he would at least be in a venue with 1,500? This nigga kills Roy Mall.
1,500?
Bro, Roy Mall do 1,500
Yeah, they do.
rooms, 1,500 capacity rooms, and go on tour regularly.
There's that many niggas who like to be
And they're
bored.
used-
Mall?
Roy, yes, nigga. Roy Mall's live shows, they'll do between 1,000 to 1,500 or 500 to 1,500. Yes, nigga.
Is it like crowd work? Like, what are they talking about?
I don't know what they doing, but I know the niggas are showing up for Roy Mall. That's a whole fact, and their numbers ain't shit compared to Akademiks.
But let's be honest, their marketing is probably 100 times better than
Hey, but I'm just saying, there's nothing. We have seen nothing Akademiks do that can prove you can sell
300 is
tickets.
nothing, though.
That's a lot of
Did
tickets.
they also
nothing,
start
man.
off selling 1,000 tickets every time? Or was it a slow progression?
no.
Because this is one of his first events.
Right.
Did they start off with 1,500 or
I
did
don't
they
know.
go from
Well, I
300
don't-
to 1,500?
I don't know.
But
I'm just saying,
honestly,
though.
Because I don't think it's likely that Rory Mall was just fucking just out the ballpark.
Have y'all-
2,000 niggas in the
I don't
venue.
know, and I don't know, man. I think y'all are also underestimating the being able to sell 300 tickets. Have y'all?
No.
Have you done, 300 tickets is a lot, bro.
It is a lot, but for academics, I think it's possible.
academics?
And here's another reason why I think that. Because even when he sells shirts, I saw him on a live selling shirts, and like 30 minutes in, he was like, oh, we got 25 off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if 25 people can buy something that you're doing on a live in 30 minutes,
I'm glad you said that.
you know what I'm saying?
If we had a lot-
I've also always thought those numbers were low. I remember when he was
They
selling
are low.
shirts.
They are low.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, we sold another one. I'm like, me and Lauren got off more
Yeah, we got
T-shirts
off-
and we fucking went to
Yeah,
work, nigga.
yeah.
Me and him 2 hours ago by, I'm like, nigga, I got 7 off. He got 10 off.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like,
We
was
were getting them off.
We moved more merch than this nigga was with 50,000 people on his live.
Right,
So,
so-
that's what I'm saying. He's done nothing to prove.
But what I'm saying
physicalness.
is, for that to happen in one live within 30 minutes, I'm saying for 25 people to do it that fast, and what I'm saying
Right, yeah.
that means that for a show, I'm coming out, and the shirt is probably more than the ticket. We probably would come out for like 300 people probably can make it.
And we also got to remember too, if you
But it is not
if
easy.
you sold 300
It is not
tickets, you wouldn't have picked a venue with 180 capacity.
True.
Period.
True.
You would have
Oh,
picked.
yeah.
You
True.
still would have picked a
True. That's the
venue.
thought. That's true.
You still would have picked a venue with at least 500,
That's
so that
true.
you have room to grow.
Now I'm not saying that he did do it. I'm saying I
Maybe.
think
If
he
you could find a venue, hypothetically
we're
speaking,
talking.
with,
We're talking the tri-state, nigga. It's shit everywhere though.
it is, but available
ain't-
for the
it-
day that you could do it.
Yeah, it's not like North Carolina where
Yeah,
there's
New
like
Jersey.
where there's like 7 venues, nigga.
Right.
They got New Jersey and New York. Like it's
Yeah.
all like they got shit.
They probably
dog.
got venues on top of venues.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
bro.
they
Like
do.
it's they got heat, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
it's
But-
like I just
true.
and I'm not trying to shit on the tickets that the 300 that he did sell. I'm just saying I don't believe the 300 were pre-sold.
that part.
I don't
The
believe that
pre-sold,
part.
Yeah,
I don't believe
I
that
feel
part.
that.
I don't.
I feel that.
It's so low of a number that
Still.
I can't put it past him.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
it's
see what you're saying.
academics. It's like the amount of people who view his content daily, who've probably heard him market his goddamn show,
Yeah.
is way more than 300.
Literally.
It's way more than
Yeah,
300
he
people.
has
that heard.
20,000 people live like every day.
20,000 people live every day.
Like
20,000
10,000
people sounds like you should have been looking at venues with 1,000.
But it's
capacity.
Exactly.
also
So
how
That's
he
what it sounds like to
markets.
me.
So the fact is, he is taking an L for the ratio he should be at.
Right.
But the ratio, but being so high up, it's like even on the low end of your ratio, you're
And
coming
he's
out
ju-
at 300.
Man, he's just starting too. So like, I'm
Yeah.
not.
But
That's another thing I'm saying. I don't feel like Rory and Maul just came out the gate and just
I mean,
been
they
doing
went on tour with Joe
1,500.
Budden first too.
That's true.
See, that's a whole other fucking monster that they're marketing
but
with.
they still cultivated and continue to grow because they could have stopped. They've been away from Joe Budden for a couple of years and they tour consistently, so they could have been lost that traction and momentum they had if they live shows wasn't hitting on shit.
Yeah, they
Nigga.
tour more than that nigga. That nigga don't tour no more.
Yeah, Rory and Maul stay on tour essentially.
Yeah, they
like
doing
them
that thing.
niggas, they do a little season at the office and then they on the road for a season. Like they be touring.
Our live show probably gonna be crazy.
You gotta respect
Yeah, I
it.
think it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be lit. But yeah, I hate to mix Rory and Maul in your segment, academics. But congratulations. I think I'm happy you did it. There are some videos of it. Also, the room didn't look like 300. Just throwing that out there. I'm not trying to hate too much because I am happy for this nigga. But I'm just saying, based off visually what I saw, I didn't see 300.
Right.
I saw a solid $150, 200. You
You
know
said
what
it
I'm
was.
saying?
You said it was a 180 venue though, right?
180 was
But
the
if
fire
you-
marshal capacity.
But if you could see 150 to 200, there is room for like, nigga, there's probably a whole other side of the shit that can
Right,
fit another
yeah.
50 to 100 niggas. Like, if you could see 200 and knowing that you didn't
I think
see
you
the
could come-
whole venue.
It's a lot of short bitches in New Jersey. They was probably underneath each other. You feel me? It's probably so many different factors we don't even know.
yeah, but I put some clips in there when at the joint. I put some clips in there. AD showed up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
One of his friends that showed up was obviously AD, and then also it was a lawyer for workers.
Oh yeah,
The dude,
yeah.
dude, you know, like the Indian. I don't know if he's Indian, honestly, but like the Middle Eastern-ish looking dude. That one that be
Weird
breaking
lineup.
down like the Tekashi 6ix9ine cases, the Meg
I only know
Stallion,
Bruce
like,
Rivers.
y'all
I
know
go to Bruce
Lawyer
Rivers
for Workers.
for criminal lawyer work on YouTube.
Yeah, this is his live joint right here. This is Kyrie's page.
Okay, I'm trying to wait for this shit to start over or something. I'm gonna
That's
just
not gonna do it. You have to refresh. Yeah.
refresh.
Oh yeah, it's looking like a theater room though. Just
It is a theater room, actually.
My
It is a theater room, actually. He did say that.
It's no more than 300.
I don't think it's 300.
Theater rooms be like hella like intimate. Like it only goes past a certain limit.
Why is AD standing there? Lord Jesus.
Wait,
Shout out to AD for being there.
AJ?
I don't know.
AJ?
It looks pretty deep in
You
there.
on to something? I know. I'm going the other way. I think this nigga might be right. Oh wait, no, there's shit on the side too. I
But
ain't
bro,
noticed this.
look how
Sides ain't that deep though.
nah. But when the straightforward, it looks pretty deep.
The straightforward looks shallow.
Nah, it's deep back there. You can see people in the back.
You see like heads, and you know, being
can see the
going,
back corner
being
already.
going to rap shows and like doing all these type of things. Niggas film in a way that suits them.
Right.
I've been to places like I was there. Where
That shit did
It's-
not look like that.
Yeah.
did you zoom in?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
They
So-
might have cropped niggas into the picture.
but nah, this 300 not nothing. It looks at least
I'm thinking 200.
Yeah, but aren't y'all saying that this
you
venue is
think
180s period? So
Yes.
it's only 180 in here for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
So this here is not the 300 at all.
No.
Yeah.
He said they went past Fire Marshal.
Oh, he
limits.
said that they were inside with 300. That's what he
Yeah.
said. Oh,
Yes.
that's cap. Yeah,
That's
I thought
what he
I thought you
said.
were talking about selling of the tickets.
Oh, okay,
No,
that's
no.
different.
I'm
This
He
is,
said
this is not a
300
packed
Oh, yeah,
out
that's
show.
cap.
where
He
niggas
said
is-
officially 300 people showed up, but
No,
the
that's
Fire
cap.
Marshal limit is 180.
he probably
But that
probably.
doesn't mean 300 got let in
if it's
the
like
building.
people, if it's people outside, then maybe, yeah, maybe.
And shout out Lil Boom and that nigga. Yo, Lil Boom probably feel like crazy because it's like, you know, him and Ek, they've been like friends for a minute.
Yeah.
The Academy's supposed to launch now. Apparently, I watched the live stream that he was doing right before we came out here and started shooting. He's
And what was he saying?
he was not literally popping his champ. I don't know what he was saying. I don't know because all the I haven't seen any of the bits, but in the thing he was saying, he was pretty much starting.
Are those bitches?
He wanted there's some women there too. There is a video of the line too, like
Yeah, there's
the
a
people
video of the
waiting
line
to get
outside.
in.
So I
know
wonder
where
if those are the people who he's claiming is arrested 300.
Oh no, bro.
What did they come to hear academics do?
So that's
The
what he
bitches?
said. He said he started off and he was gonna do stand-up comedy. His original plan was to do stand-up comedy. This live show was his dipping his toes into doing stand-up
That
comedy.
is not how you do stand-up comedy.
And he
And you
said
do
that
not
That
start
is
with a room
not
full
how
of-
you start with a room full of people
That
who
fuck
love
with you.
you
Yeah.
and expect you to deliver on some shit you've
So-
never done before.
so-
Oh,
that-
they got paraplegics. That's cool.
so that's what he said.
They got handicapped karaoke.
Apparently that's somebody that's pop. I don't know. I don't know the academics world.
Oh, you looking like the Grinch?
He was. Why did he look like that? But apparently, he said for the first 10 minutes of the show, he did do stand-up comedy.
Did 10 minutes set?
Yeah, he said he did a 10-minute set at the beginning. But he also understands, like, he was like, it felt like people was rolling and laughing. But he was like, these are people that came to see me. So it's like, he knows you have that. That's a serious stimulus
It's the
package.
hit.
to-
It's the biggest crutch on the stage.
Yeah, essentially. So it's like,
Oh.
but he said he wanted to do 30 minutes. He says
It's
he's
a
going to keep
pog right there.
He's going to keep developing them and do them every 2 to 3 months. And the next one will be in LA with AD. They'll combine with Fig Community World,
That's not enough.
which I think will be a good look because Fig Community World, or at least the No Jumper people and stuff, they can sell more tickets in LA for him. So I think that will be good for him.
Yeah.
In order to just get in front of people in real life.
Not he needs to go like every other day.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Every-
know. I don't know how beneficial that's really going to be for him. You know what I'm saying?
What, doing
Like,
stand-up?
well, just doing a collab live podcast
Okay.
with Fig Community and DJ Akademiks. I don't know how beneficial that'll be. It's a good.
It's gonna be.
You know
this
what
is
I'm
what
saying?
he should have been doing years ago. Like he should have been
Yeah.
at the forefront
Yeah.
of this.
Everything
years
is so
ago.
late.
Should
It's
have.
hard to give like the most flowers to because everything is
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
so many years
Yeah.
late that I'm like, it's hard not for me to just be like an asshole in terms of like criticizing.
No, that's facts, bro.
You know what I
Because
mean?
even though he was crying about it, and maybe there's some justification about his like happiness and shit, but the
Right.
other side of it is like, it's like my nigga, like,
We're just now having these conversations.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can say that you should feel the. It makes me look at you like, dang, you really don't be outside at
I'm
all.
gonna be
This is
real.
what
I'm
happened.
gonna be real with
maybe,
you.
maybe it took for him to get to a certain level of success in terms of views and
to
financials
plateau.
to even have the confidence,
to do
go
it. That's
out
what I'm
there like
saying.
that.
We looked at him. We gave him like this aura that he didn't even believe he had.
That's a
Right,
fact,
that's what I'm
yeah.
You know what I
saying.
mean?
And honestly, like
makes me
if
think
it
of his
was
confidence.
if it was me, I would have been like.
Nigga saw.
When I started going crazy on like
Exactly.
Rory and Mall and shit like that, like, and I saw they were having like 500 people venues, maybe they started at like 5. That shit would have had me like, oh fuck that shit, nigga. Like, they can't be doing live appearances better than me. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have made me like,
Yeah, if you were
'cause
act, right?
If I'm a shit on a
Yeah.
nigga, like, I need to make sure I'm doing better than him in all aspects.
Facts,
you know
facts,
what I'm saying?
facts,
So
facts.
it's like, you
But
know,
it can
so-
also make you go like, damn, like why not me? You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
can make you.
If
you know,
if you have the wrong mindset, the
It
wrong
might-
depends
it
on
might-
what you think about them
yeah.
already.
yeah.
Well, I'm never thinking that.
is that the same white girl that
Some
tried
nigga success
to,
is not breaking me down.
I don't know if that's the girl that be causing him stress. Act just got exposed by his girlfriend, the ex or whatever.
And
Yeah,
for-
look at this.
For
room.
those of
Look
y'all
at the
that
room.
can't
You
see,
the
it's
holes?
grown men, and it's
Damn,
bitches
this
there.
is a long video, bro. I took it off the screen and put it back on.
So
Yeah,
this
no,
will
you
be
don't- you
watching
don't-
this nigga stream.
You don't have to keep it up there the whole time. It was good to have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the girl that was causing him all them issues. This is a different bitch.
I hope he got rid of that.
It's so
bitch.
this is
No, he didn't get rid of her. She was just exposing him on Instagram, talking about he was talking to a transgender girl and the DM and shit. Like he's still dealing with her. He bought her an apartment in like Texas and he's still dealing with her ass. If Akademiks goes missing, he's probably being a slave in her
Nigga, he
apartment
bought
in
her
Texas.
an apartment in Texas. He's in New Jersey.
Exactly.
He's
he
trying
put
to
that
get
bitch as far away as possible.
nigga.
But he's also like vanishes and just comes back randomly, or she'll pop up every so often. Like she's still around.
Like
That's
a Jack in the
good.
Box.
yeah, like you bought her a whole place in another state, and she still seems to keep popping up. Like,
This just won't leave.
and I'm gonna just assume
Like
like when he vanishes, he's on a plane to Texas.
and he comes out back with a black eye and a
I'm
limp.
sure somebody that works at the Texas airport, I don't know where they're at, has seen DJ Akademiks come through.
Yeah.
For sure. Like on some sneak shit. Like
We gotta do a roll call.
Yeah, do
Put
a
your
roll-
hand up, nigga.
Yeah. Drop a comment if you're a flight attendant in Texas or something. But
Yo, somebody parted the fuck out of his hair.
Yeah.
His parts are so big, he looks like he's bald.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what he's got. I don't know what's
Could be
going
the
on
hair
with his
texture, though,
hair.
you know.
But it's so much space in between them shits. It look like he's balding.
Speaking of let me shit on Big Sloth one more
That's how it
time.
be when my mom
Go
do
to
my
go
Nah,
to
never that
Fogo
bad.
Looney.
you know what
go
I
to Looney's Instagram.
It's not professional.
I remember Looney was trying to kill Akademiks for his show getting canceled. You were like that whole screenshot or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was talking about his show. He's like, I've sold out several events. I just sold out another one. But it was like, nigga, your room looked like it had about 200 people in there max. And you also had Dr. Umar Johnson on the bill. Like, let's not act like.
Yeah, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yes, apparently. Like,
Why are
let's scroll
people?
down.
I can't wait. Like, who cares about how many people? I want to. Why isn't there like the live
That
stream
one
of the
right there.
whole show?
Right there.
Of how much they truly.
Why aren't you
what
actually
the
showing?
Because
what's
that's like the real.
This is his live show recap. That don't look like you saw the room?
Facade.
Yeah,
I've seen I've seen those type
can we
of
play
pictures
it again?
before.
Yeah. And on top of
There's no
that,
run back.
Dr. Umar Johnson's on the bill.
So that's even worse.
We
It
don't
should've
even
been
know
more.
if those are play it out loud so people can hear this goofy shit.
Is he rapping?
Nah, he's just doing a little crowd interaction, getting them hype.
All right, let me.
Little 𝙲𝙰𝚃𝚃.
Who get?
It's up there. Ooh, we thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate y'all.
Ain't nobody in that fucking crowd for him.
That's
Yeah.
a terrible chant.
Yeah. It's up there.
Podcast.
It's up there. Podcast.
He's one of my ticks. I could just get at him right now.
You feeling like you
I
Tourette?
don't even care anymore.
Yeah, so
Ready
I
up.
will say Akademiks
nigga.
crushed you, my nigga. Like, because he didn't have Dr. Umar fucking Johnson on the bill. He had Lawyer for Workers, and then he didn't even tell people Lawyer for Workers was going there.
And Lil
I
Boom.
love,
he
I
just
love
put
when
in
AJ say
friends.
some shit so matter of factly, like, nigga, he crushed you, nigga.
Dead ass.
Got
So
crushed.
yeah, nigga, Akademiks crushed you, my nigga. Because
Yeah.
that crowd you had, we don't know whose crowd that really was. That room looked smaller.
Shit like a ballroom, nigga.
Yeah.
And y'all got the metal chairs, not even the soft ones with the
Yeah,
cushions.
and you had fucking and you had that nigga Umar as a stimulus
Yeah.
package.
Why? How do they even know each other?
He interviewed him, I think, before.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he did. I believe.
But
I would watch that.
I believe.
But I want niggas to start
Maybe.
uploading like the
real
full show
footage.
because I need to see if like where's the airtime, if there's too much airtime,
Yeah, I see
if
what
there's
you're saying.
people are laughing or not. Like
I know most people who have Patreons, like if you do a live show, you normally put a live show on Patreon. Because I
Patreon.
think Joe Budden was doing that early. Brilliant Idiots for sure was doing that. Do they have a Patreon? They don't have a Patreon,
Nah, they don't
but
have
you said-
I remember it was
yeah.
behind a paywall though.
You said,
I remember you could
like,
get it. It was behind a paywall.
Horrible Decisions puts their stuff behind there, right?
I think their live show.
Their live
yeah,
shows.
yeah, for
Because
sure.
apparently they have a great one.
Yeah, Horrible Decisions has a great live show. I've heard.
who's the two
Mandy and Weezy.
with the plastic surgery.
Yeah, no, that's
Those are younger boys.
that's Poor Minds.
That's Poor Minds. yeah.
They have a great live show. I've heard too.
Yeah,
they
I've
be
heard the
selling
same
out.
thing. Yeah.
They be having little 500 people venues and shit.
But like, what do they be doing?
whole
like,
things.
Are they allowed?
They be playing like little drunk game. Like there's a lot of clips online.
Okay.
And then when you watch, if you watch 85 South show, you know they'll run their commercials like how we gonna do ours, and it'll be like excerpts from somebody stand up, and it'll be excerpts from their live show, and you'll
Yeah.
see them playing some sort of drinking game, you know, whatever, with couples and shit in there. But they got a nice little. There is a certain community of people who have like. I will say that they might not be pushing shit in terms of like Joe Budden does something podcast wise. It's like pushing podcast culture. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they're like, they have a strong tour associated with their world. You know, their podcast world, like Royal Mall is one. They're not pushing no podcast lines, but they have a cult like following for the in-person
They have
part.
a community.
Yeah, yeah. And like
Gotta
I would
build a
say
community.
they
the
have
whole
customers.
I would say the whole 85 South company has that. But I think that's something done purposely because you got comedians.
It's kind of unfair though. Like you have Carlos, you have multiple,
comedians who that's all they've done is
Yeah.
put together their own tours for comedy. So
That's pretty fair though. You know, you
It's
got to
fair.
use the advantages.
yeah, and you come into a company like that, like because I remember when Nav Green, when he first really started like
Oh yeah.
fucking with them, he was like, these niggas got me on tour already. He was like, the fuck? That's one of the greatest Brilliant Idiots episodes. Nav Green, Poor Minds Girls, and Charlemagne on Brilliant Idiots. That's probably
That country ass nigga.
yes. That's probably
think it's funny.
That's probably a top 5 episode for sure. No
That's
questions asked.
one of the only episodes I enjoyed when one host wasn't there.
Yep.
and they had like that many guests on.
Man, it was that was top 5 Brilliant Idiots episodes ever, I think.
But
But
whoa, that's ridiculous.
I
just
stayed on
realized you
that.
said that.
I stayed on that. I
Nah.
thought it was great.
The fact that you don't think that you can name 5 better episodes than that, it might be 6. But nigga,
All right.
like
Fine,
you couldn't
top
name
6.
5 better.
Trying to get people to go watch
I
it.
don't even think it was that good, honestly. It was pretty
Okay,
good.
you're tripping.
But top 5, like
It was
ranking-
only one of them. Only one of the girls. It was both.
No,
of
they
them?
was
They were
both
both there. Schultz wasn't there.
Schultz wasn't there, but it was still a good
Nav
episode.
Green
Put it this way, I'm pretty sure there's like 4 episodes with just wax on them that are better than that.
That shit was fire. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm trying
Wax
to
is
gas
like
it up.
a cheat code though. Yeah, wax is a cheat code though. You
I'm
can't
trying
even
to sell this shit, dog. Come on now.
And you know,
All
it's
right,
two
but-
bad bitches.
Yeah,
Can't
but
go
I
wrong
mean,
It
with
never
that.
goes wrong.
Academics is done. Congratulations. Oh, sorry, not done. The topic is done. Congratulations on your show. You definitely did better than Big Sloth, and that is one of your enemies. Even though I know you
Is
don't
that
say
that
his
hard to
name.
do?
No, it's not that hard to do.
I'm about to say.
Big Sloth, your live show looks fucking trash.
And all we saw was
All we saw was a chant.
chant. nigga.
It's up there. Podcast.
Podcast.
Hey.
Hey.
Why did he say it's
Why is
up
everything
there?
so
It's-
slow?
right.
Hey, Big Sloth is the perfect name for this nigga.
It really is, bro.
It's up there. Podcast.
I love seeing a fuck Big Sloth in the comments too. I love that shit.
Yeah.
We won't even talk about him on that episode. It's just a fuck Big
You
Sloth.
think he's so well connected, he could get him a little Wheezy FS1, like a little. He can hit up Lil
Y'all heard
Wayne.
that new Undisputed
Yeah.
goddamn intro? That shit is amazing,
Bro.
bro. I went from laughing about it to loving it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's fire.
Wheezy FS1.